I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and you're watching Bare Feet. Welcome to my Italy. I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Bare Feet is supported in part by
Bloomberg Connects gives you a way to experience the arts from your mobile phone. You can explore hundreds of cultural organizations from around the world, anytime, anywhere. Learn more at bloombergconnects.org or wherever you find your apps.
I've landed in Italy, and I'm heading to my family's hometown of Minturno, where every year they celebrate La Sagra delle Regne, the festival of the wheat. In preparation for dancing alongside the town's oldest troupe, I'm expecting a week full of delicious food, rehearsing with new friends, and catching up with family. Ciao! My nonna Pina. She lives in Santa Maria, which is one of the smaller little towns around Minturno. First stop is down the road from Nonna. Family friend Franco Zenobio shows me one of Italy's oldest remaining sources of a culinary staple. We're at the old oil press here in Santa Maria. It's no longer used to make oil, but they still use the space. They're actually preparing all the food for La Sagra delle Regne since the feast is coming up soon.
Questo è un antico frantoio che, siccome è nella parte bassa del palazzo, si è salvato dalla guerra perché le bombe hanno colpito sopra.
This is where the olives would be crushed. A donkey would be attached to this lever right here and walk around in a circle, and the mills would crush the olives. They'd collect all of the olives, bring them into these baskets, stick them under this press, and this would turn and press the oil out. All of the oil would come out into this well catch basin. There'd be water in there, and all of the oil would be rising to the top and float to the top. They would only be working here for 3 months out of the year because olive season is around October, November, so they'd be working 24 hours, night and day, in this little spot. I head from the culinary side to the historical, Minturno's Castello. The castle hosts a rich medieval history boasting such visitors as St. Thomas Aquinas. Its legacy continues every year with the finale of La Sagra delle Regne's celebrations. I'm here with Dottore Antonio Lepone. What are we going to see today? Che vediamo oggi?
Oggi vedremo delle parti significative del castello di Minturno che fu costruito intorno al IX secolo.
Andiamo.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So originally, the families that lived here owned the land. It was a duke, it was a baron, it was a countess. The families that lived here were the most influential, most powerful families. Now, the community owns this property, so half of it are actually houses. People still live in the castle.
VIP del Rinascimento.
The VIPs of the Renaissance lived here. È un fresco, it's a fresco.
Un affresco che ornava quindi la sala dei baroni.
Wow, look at this.
Voglia dimagrì.
Mamma mia. Oh my gosh. Bello. It's amazing. It's unbelievable.
Il fuoco, per avvertire che arrivavano le navi dei guerrieri.
That fort over there, that's Gaeta or Scauri. Scauri, right by the water. They would send fire signals to this tower here. We defend Minturno here with our bows and arrows. Ciao a tutti! So, how long did it take to construct the whole building?
Ma guarda, per esempio, se noi alle nostre spalle noi abbiamo la torre che fu mozzata da un fulmine,
Oh, wow.
fu rovinata da un fulmine nel 1853. 1790. Il fulmine.
They're actually getting ready for La Sagra delle Regne. That was just a test run of all the fireworks. This castle is a huge part of this feast. They say they light it on fire to represent when this whole castle was invaded. It's this whole fairy tale ending. I'm excited to see that. That's going to be fun.
Action. Minturno 10, Chuck si gira. Azione. Yeah!
Andiamo a ballare.
Noi ci mettiamo, guardiamo il pubblico immaginario.
Sì, sì.
1, 2, 3, via!
During my stay in my family's hometown of Minturno, Italy, Giuseppe Conte, organizer of La Sagra delle Regne, offered to be my guide through the town's annual traditions leading up to the feast. We rendezvoused at the city's ancient ruins, where he gave me a very unique tour of the city's history.
Giuseppe, dove siamo? Nei bagni pubblici. Sto su un bagno di 2000 e oltre anni
We're
fa.
sitting in 2,000-year-old toilets.
Vimolo sinceramente, se non ci muoviamo.
From there, Giuseppe took me back to the center of town to meet with I Giullari, the oldest folklore dance group in Minturno, where they hold their rehearsals in the courtyard of the church of San Francisco. They are the reason why I'm here, and I'm excited to get a first look at the group's dances for the festival before I join in myself. It's 5 days before La Sagra delle Regne, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe get into the group with them and do at least one dance. I'm nervous about this, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. The group is led by artistic director Filippo Corrente, who has been a member of I Giullari since he was 8 years old.
Il gruppo dei Giullari nasce a Minturno nel 1954. Era un'associazione, un gruppo di ragazzi voluto rappresentare con dei balli la cultura e le tradizioni di questo paese.
A folk dance built on the population of the people.
Diciamo, le nostre tradizioni, la nostra cultura la portiamo a farla conoscere ai nostri nipoti, è la cosa più bella. Nel nostro ballo, nel nostro repertorio, in primis c'è sempre l'amore, c'è la famiglia, l'amore per la patria, per il paese.
Minturno ha una grande tradizione folclorica e portarla fuori in giro per il mondo per noi è la cosa più importante.
Giuseppe then took me to visit the Mallozzi family, a clan of Minturnese who have been passing down the traditions of La Sagra delle Regne for generations. Giovanni, the family's patriarch, is a beloved figure of the feast who annually thrashes the wheat on stage just as he had done in the fields as a boy. Every member of the family participates in the building of the carro, the decorative float that is the signature feature of the festival. With over 11 carri being prepared this year throughout Minturno, each must depict a scene of gathering the wheat and praising the Madonna of the Graces, the festival's patron saint. Every carro that's done is kept a secret from each neighboring town. It's kind of a big competition and nobody wants to show what design they've done. Definitely a special treat for us to see all this. So this is a very, very old tradition done where you braid the wheat together and they're given as gifts by the children through La Sagra delle Regne. No one taught her how to do this, but it's a passed on tradition that they do forever, since they can remember.
Lei e lui sulla nostra guida ci insegnano tutti i segreti del grano.
Now they teach all the secrets of the grain to the next generations. E non fa male ai mani? I asked her if it hurt her hands because it's really sharp. This is actually very sharp. But she's used to this. See, they wet the stalk so that they don't break, or else they would just snap. So that's the trick. We'll remember that when we try and do this. Grazie. For our crew, you guys get a little bit of Italy. Every single color and texture is just a different part of the grain. So everything's used. You have the stalk here, you have the seeds here.
Scuri, non sono
Toasted them.
pitturati, sono tostati.
All toasted, heated to make them nice and brown. He designed this. It took him a month to do this. This is what the women would hold. See, all that falls down is all the bad part of the wheat. This you don't want to eat. All the good pieces would be left on top and all the bad would be falling on the bottom. And that's what she's holding right here. And that's exactly what we need to make our bread and our pasta. Everything is just part of the tradition for the grain. This whole feast is all about the wheat. Every night leading up to La Sagra delle Regne is full of food and dancing. Not only are the locals celebrating in the festivities, but visiting groups from other countries are invited to join in on the performances. A group of Slovakians had just arrived tonight to prepare for Sunday's feast. I had to make a stopover to see Raffaele Romano, world champion organetto player and local celebrity in the Italian folk tradition. He and his group were performing, and I was hoping to snag a quick one-on-one lesson with the young musician. They use this instrument throughout all of Italy for all of the traditional dancing, but obviously every region has their own style of music. Aspetta, io devo fare. Oops. Yeah. See? I kind of got it. I'm so good. Sono brava, no? Complimenti.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, I'll give it back. Now I give it back to you. We're back in the courtyard with I Giullari. As the festival quickly approaches, the group's biggest challenge is incorporating its newest American member. No pressure.
Proviamo da capo! Bravi ciucci! Guarda come stanno attaccati! Perché hai capito qual è il movimento qua?
Nick, stiff, and dump. And dump. Simple. We're good.
Che ore sono? 10.
We got 2 days left. Everyone's tired. Everyone's a little cranky right now. They're getting ready. They're getting amped for it. They just want it to happen. No mistakes. Everything has to be precise. Tonight is the medieval feast in Minturno. We have bancarelle set up, stands, food. Right in front where we're going is a medieval scene where there's basically the royal family reenactment, a comedy going on, jousting, flag throwing. That's a flag thrower right there. Very sexy, very sexy. There's so many people here. Everyone's just enjoying the night. And there's all this food. Lots and lots of food. The horses are coming, the horses are coming. Yeah. Are you ready? I'm scared. I'm scared of horses.
I cavalieri Reggio di Cama dei Tirreni.
I'm scared of horses. And those horses just came like... They almost crushed me. And I ran away because I was really scared. But they're really pretty. Just 2 more days until La Sagra delle Regne, and with all this craziness, who knows what Sunday's feast will bring? I can't wait. We're here going along the whole coast of Gaeta. My cousin Salvatore was kind enough to bring us out on a boat ride today.
Excuse me. Good morning, and excuse me for my pronunciation.
So this part of Gaeta was naturally protected by all these cliffs. It was never taken by any of its enemies, especially since they had that fort back there to view the whole coast.
Qui ci stiamo avvicinando alla montagna spaccata.
Praticamente la storia dice che quando Gesù fu messo sulla croce la terra tremò e si spaccò questa parte della montagna. Sotto la cappella cadde un sasso che rimase imprigionato, lo vedi?
Sì. This is the actual Montagna Spaccata, which means the split mountain. This mountain is considered to be a very holy place. There was a Turkish pirate who didn't believe in the legend of La Montagna Spaccata. And he said, if this mountain was really split by Jesus, this rock would be as soft as ricotta cheese. And he stuck his hand in, and it made this imprint. So everyone comes here to touch the Turk's hand. So we're here at the Grotta del Turco, which is the Turkish grotto here at La Montagna Spaccata, which we saw from the other end out in the water. This thing is enormous. Back in the day, the Turkish pirates would hide here and then go ravage the city of Gaeta. I feel like I'm on the set of like Pirates of the Caribbean. It really feels like a Disney ride, except without all those screaming kids. You just feel like you step back into time. Hey, you guys! I love the Goonies. Nonna gave me a list this morning. We have all this stuff to buy. We're preparing a big lunch for a bunch of friends and family. We have a bunch of stuff to pick up. Then we're gonna go back home and help Nonna cook. So at yesterday's practice, they told me I need to get new shoes for my costume. So we have to hurry because Nonna's waiting at home for all of this food right here. Let's go. These shoes are the traditional shoes that they've been using for years, and they actually make them here, specifically for the costume. White knee socks, black shoes, pretty sexy. Quando vieni? 8 euro. Sto cercando le calze lunghi, bianchi.
No.
That's the last thing on our list, and then we're going home. Ce l'hai le calzettone bianchi? No.
Calze no.
Okay. Quelle calzette?
No, calzettone no.
No. I'm probably not gonna find these socks today. That's not a good sign. They said possibly this other guy might have them. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We found them. We finally found them after about 7 tries. Perfect. You saved the day. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Let's go. Nonna's waiting for us. We're so late right now. We have a big party coming over. Quanti piatti?
3. This is antipasto.
Classic Italian antipasto. You have 2 different kinds of sausage, 2 different kinds of olives. Nonna, che facciamo oggi?
Andotira de alicette.
This is my favorite dish, by the way.
Prima l'olio appena un po'.
A little bit of oil. It's homemade oil from Nonna's olive trees.
Extravergine my oil.
Then she uses some of her homemade vinegar that she made from her own grapes.
Questo è aceto.
Bay leaves.
Mettiamo il pesce, quelle piccoline. The little one. Queste erano proprio vive, ne potevamo manco fare, quanto erano belle. Ma le ho fatto bene fini.
You just want the taste, you don't want chunks of garlic.
Un po' di sale, appena un po'. Just a little bit, not too much, ok? Allora mettiamo la mente.
The mint. Grows in the backyard, nice and strong. And then, Nonna?
Di formaggio pecorino. Poi mettiamo il pane, io ci metto il pane fresco.
So that's the first layer, Nonna, right?
Lo primo.
Yeah, so let's put another layer in. Oil, vinegar, bay leaves, the alicette, mint, garlic, breadcrumbs, and pecorino cheese.
That's it.
That's it. Who taught you how to make this dish?
My mother.
E Nonna Rosina come è fatto? La mamma sua?
Certo.
Her mother taught her, so this is a passed on tradition.
All right. Ecco, si deve cucinare.
About half an hour, 45 minutes. Don't want to burn it or else it's not good. Right, Nonna?
Yeah, right.
So what Nonna does every year is she bottles fresh tomatoes to make sauce. These are from her garden. Everything's homemade.
Oggi sì è una grande festa, la Sagra delle Regne, termina una settimana di feste. Come sapete questa è una delle feste più importanti che abbiamo a Minturno, è una festa che viene da lontano, che celebravano già gli antichi, si racconta la raccolta del grano, poi la sua battitura.
We're running late. I gotta get this costume on. The outfit that the women wear is the iconic figure of La Pacchiana, which also used to be their Sunday's best. Comprised of 7 separate pieces and multiple layers, the Pacchiana outfit is also a bit of a challenge to wear, considering its somewhat delicate body. Now, it is an honor to dress as a Pacchiana, as it is a Minturnese staple that has won numerous awards around the world for most beautiful folklore costume. I'm borrowing pieces from everyone here. I'm getting nervous. I'm thinking about all the steps I have to remember. Everything has to be nice and tight. So I'm putting on all my gold, not real gold, but just pieces that look good. Lots and lots of chains they like. Everybody loves the gold. Everyone's going already, and I'm still waiting for my apron and my hat. So we're gonna get there soon. Depending on its maker, an entire outfit can cost over $1,000 US. I'm getting pins in my head. How do I look? We change the choreography so much every time. I can't remember which one we did now. Hopefully my partner will know. I feel like we've stepped back in time. Everything's old. I'm dressed like a Pacchiana. Everyone's in the spirit. I think there's Nonna. Ciao. The townspeople lead the procession of La Sagra delle Regne by carrying a statue of the Madonna of the Graces. Following her are the elaborately decorated carri, the same floats that we saw being constructed in secret just a few nights before. This is a day filled with pageantry, devotion, and pride for the long-standing traditions of Minturno. I think we're ready. He's ready. If he's ready, I'm ready. I have to go to the bathroom, and I always have to go to the bathroom when I get nervous. Oh, here we go. Wish me luck. The stage is set for the final performances, starting with those from our visitors from abroad. There's Slovakia, Russia, and Serbia. So we're about to go on stage to do our final dance, and we're all getting ready, and I'm getting nervous because we keep changing the choreography in all the rehearsals. All right, I gotta get in line. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Accogliamo con un applauso i Giullari di Minturno.
Come ti sei trovata con i Giullari minturnesi? Bello, bello, proprio bello. Grazie a voi, grazie ai Giullari. Questa era un'esperienza così forte per me, grazie. Allora facciamo così. Che ne dite minturnesi?
I did it. It was amazing. Totally awesome. Such an adrenaline rush. I'll never forget this. This was really, really incredible. And I had a great time. I made some great friends. Had my family with me. I couldn't ask for more. Grazie, Nonna. That makes me proud. With my trip coming to a close, I'm overwhelmed with pride and joy. I reconnected with my family's heritage in the one way I know best, through dance. And with this experience, I can only imagine what other bare feet dance adventures lay ahead of me. Grazie Minturno and grazie I Giullari. Arrivederci, and I'll see you on my next bare feet adventure, wherever it may take me. You can stay connected with us on travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Barefeet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
Allora, si può...
Aspetta.
Mannaggia.
No.
Ah, ma guarda, faccio. Ciak si canta.